If you're looking to create an LLC, but you don't know where to get started, we've got you covered today and you've clicked on the right video. In this video, we're going to walk you through the 6 essential steps you need to forming your LLC. And we're also going to show you how to make the process easier with a platform called LegalZoom. So guys, be sure to stick around to the end of the video because you're not going to want to miss any of the content that we have for you today. First, we're going to go through the 6 steps if you'd like to do them on your own. But if you don't want to do them on your own and you just want to hire a formation company to do them for you, go ahead and skip to this time code here, and that's where we'll show you the entire walkthrough on LegalZoom. All right, step number 1 in forming your LLC is to choose your LLC name. Now, this name has to be unique to your state, meaning no other businesses in your state can have it. It also can include words like bank or insurance unless you're actually in those industries, and they also have some other naming guidelines. What's neat about most LLC creation companies like LegalZoom is that they have a name check built into their platform, so you really don't ever have to worry about this. You want to make sure that you choose a name that you can get a website and social media handles for. And if you follow all these steps, you'll be well on your way to picking a good name for your LLC. All right, step number 2, that is to choose the state that you'd like to form your LLC in. Now, for most people, filing in the state that you live in is going to be the best option. A lot of people talk about incorporating in Delaware, Montana, Nevada, or other tax-friendly states. We have a whole video on the channel that we'll be sure to have linked down below in the description specifically on this topic. But long story short, it's best to just create the LLC in the state that you live in, because if you're living and operating that business in your state, even if you incorporate in another state, you're going to have to pay taxes in your state as well. And LegalZoom is going to automatically route your application through the state's requirements, so you're not going to need to really figure out all the legal language yourself. Okay, the next step is where it really becomes real, and that's step number 3, which is filing your articles of organization, which is sometimes called the certificate of formation. On this form, you'll need to include your LLC name, business address, who's involved, and the name and address of your registered agent service. And if you're using a formation company like LegalZoom, they're going to prepare this form for you and even provide you a registered agent if that's something that you're interested in, which is something that we highly recommend just to keep all of your private information off the public domain. Step number 4 is to create an operating agreement. This is going to outline who owns the LLC, how the profits are split, what happens if someone were to leave, what happens in the unfortunate case that the company needs to be dissolved, and much more. Having this document is crucial even if you're a single member LLC, because it's going to legitimize your business not only to your banks, but also to the courts in an unfortunate case if you were ever sued. LegalZoom also offer an operating agreement, so you don't have to worry about this, but you can also just draft up one yourself using ChatGPT. Step number 5 is to get an EIN. You can basically think of an EIN number as a social security number for your business. You're going to need it to open a business bank account, to hire employees, and to file your taxes. And you can get one through the IRS, but most formation companies like LegalZoom will just have this as an add-on service with one of their packages. We recommend just getting it right away so you can start accepting payments and separating your business assets from your personal assets, which is crucial. Now it's time to open a business bank account. This truly is a must if you're trying to protect your LLC status. And you'll need your EIN and an articles of organization to open this bank account. Now there's plenty of great online options like Novo and Mercury, which we'll be sure to have linked down below in the description, but you can also just walk into a Chase Bank or Wells Fargo. Just make sure the number 1 rule is do not mix your personal assets with your business assets. Trust me guys, I did this for the first year of my business. It was such a mess when it came to tax season. Also, it put me at risk in the unfortunate case that I was ever taken to court. Then the judge could see that I was mixing personal and business assets, which would really illegitimize my LLC standing. Okay, a couple more things that you might want to consider. Depending on the business type, the city and county that you are operating in, you're going to need different business licenses and permits. So for example, if you're just a consulting company, you may just need a license to be registered in the city that you live in and operate your business in. But let's say you're a restaurant, you're going to need a lot more permits like health permits and everything else that comes along with restaurants. And LegalZoom actually offers help with this, which we'll show you here in a second. All right, guys, now we are at the point where we're going to show you how to set up your LLC using LegalZoom. So go ahead and click on that first link down below in the description. That's going to bring you to a page that looks somewhat similar to this, and then we're going to get started in creating our LLC. So let's go ahead and click Start My Business here, and then Start My LLC. We'll go ahead and enter the name of our business and the state that we are located in. Now it's going to give us the option to pick from these 3 packages. Let's go over each package in detail. The basic is $0 plus the state filing fees. Every state is going to have a state filing fee. They really range anywhere from $50 to $200 or $300. Now this money goes directly to the state. LegalZoom doesn't get any of it. That's why you can see that it's a $0 fee for their basic package, but you have to pay those additional state fees. Now this basic package includes includes articles of organization, which is the document you need to register your LLC with the state, a name check service to confirm that your preferred business name is available, which we talked about earlier, and 1-800-ACCOUNTANT consult to discuss tax saving services. That's the basic plan. It doesn't come with much. The recommended plan is the Pro, which is $249 plus your state filing fees. This comes with everything in the basic package, plus an operating agreement, which we talked about earlier, is going to help set guidelines and settle disputes. It's going to give you your EIN number so that you can open a business bank account, open business credit cards, and hire employees, which is crucial. Like I said earlier, you can go through the IRS's website, or you can just have it all done in this package here. They also have a bookkeeping tool to track expenses, send invoices, and save on taxes. A 3-month subscription of that is included here. There's access to 150 customizable legal documents. This is included for 1 year. Unlimited e-signatures to sign and send agreements online, included for 1 year as well. And then a customizable website on Wix. That's the Pro plan. The Premium plan includes everything from the Pro and the Basic plan, but they also give you hands-on guidance from an experienced business attorney. Now, this is really where LegalZoom sets itself apart from other formation companies, because LegalZoom is really dedicated to helping you with the legal aspect of your business. So if you're in an industry that is highly litigious, then going with a company like LegalZoom is going to be great just to have those attorneys on call. They also have unlimited 30-minute attorney consultations about new legal topics related to your business. That's a 30-day subscription that's included, and any changes to your LLC formation documents within the first 30 days are going to be included in this Assist Premium plan as well. All right, so let's just go ahead and choose the Pro plan for the sake of this video, just to show you how to purchase it. We'll go ahead and put in our primary contact here and our phone number. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and choose our industry. And once we've done that, we can go ahead and look at the compliance filings and the business licenses and permits. So we can either select this plan, or we could just say no thanks. This is just going to allow for online filing reminders and to make sure that we're completely compliant and have no issues with missing any important documents that need to be submitted to the government. We'll go ahead and say no thanks for now, but go ahead and choose that if you think you need that for your business. Businesses, licenses, and permits. Now, this is something that we talked about earlier that's very important, especially if you're a first-time entrepreneur. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't have the necessary permit to be operating in my city. Whoops. But once my accountant told me about it, I filed and made sure that I had that license. So if you want to avoid that, go ahead and choose this. They're going to make sure that for your industry, you have all the business permits and licenses that are required within your specific jurisdiction. We'll go ahead and just leave that off for now, but go ahead and choose that if you think that you need that for your business. Now, the business attorney plan, like I said, if you're in a highly litigious industry, then you might want to get this support. We'll go ahead and leave it off for now. They offer a business bank account. We have some linked down below in the description. Go ahead and check those ones out. We'll say no thanks for now. Now it brings us to this page where we can do 1-day expedited processing for an additional $99, or we can just do the standard processing of 5 to 14 days in California. Let's just go ahead and do that one. They also offer a founder's kit, which is just going to keep all your vital documents located in one place. I don't think we need that right now, so we'll go ahead and say no thanks. All right, once we've done that, let's go ahead and click next, and this will bring us to the final page where we can check out. Let's just go ahead and look, and it looks like our California filing fees are $70 in addition to that $249 LLC Pro package. You can pay this actually in 3 monthly installments or one payment of $319. So let's go ahead and continue to check out here. We'll go ahead and enter our information here and our card number. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and click agree and pay, and you'll be all set to go. After that, LegalZoom is going to file the documents and send you confirmation within the next 2 weeks when everything is completed. Briefly, let's recap the 6 steps that we talked about today. First, you need to pick your business name. Then you need to choose the state that you're filing in. Then you need to file your articles of organization. You need to create an operating agreement. Then you need to get an EIN number. And lastly, open your business bank account. If you follow these steps, you're going to be up and running as a legal business owner. So guys, if you want to check out LegalZoom and just have them do everything for you, we'll be sure to leave that link down below in the description. Now just note, this is an affiliate link and we do get a small referral fee at no additional cost to you. This really helps us keep creating free videos like this for you, so thank you so much in advance for helping us out there. Lastly guys, this channel is dedicated to helping new and existing business owners with everything they need to know about their LLC. We review the best platforms and tools to help you set up, manage, and optimize your LLC. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We wish you the best, and we will see you back again in the next video.